The Law of the Jungle event is ending soon in my server again. I think this is the third time in our kingdom. But you can see here that I have finally finished all of the said tasks and got amazing rewards here in the Law of the Jungle. Most especially, I can at least buy more shards of Ivana, one of our hero commanders. Now, I will be sharing you 3 tips on how do we get points fast in the Law of the Jungle. And at the end of the video, I will be giving you 4th tips, which I call the secret tip, because some player may have not noticed this tip, and it really has a great impact in gaining points in the Law of the Jungle. But before we jump in, like this video and subscribe to our channel for more Viking Rise tips. Today is the 24th day of us playing the game of Viking Rise, and we have finally reached the 4 million might of this account. Currently, we are still researching for our T4 archer troops, as you can see here, but here is where I can get discounted speed up. Here in the Prosperity Merchant. This is an 8-hour discounted speed up, and I have already brought all of the available 8 hours speed up using our gems. These items will be reset every Monday, so my plan is to buy another batch of 8 hours speed up here, but I don't recommend you to use your gems on buying speed up, especially if you are an F2P player, but I am just sharing one of my ways on how to speed up my building or research. But anyway, I have finally finished all of the tasks in the Law of the Jungle using these tips that I will be sharing to you. There are 4 tips that I want to share to you, and the 4th is, I think, the secret tips. But here is the tip number 1. Number 1 you must have before you join the Law of the Jungle is to know the right time when you enter in the Law of the Jungle. The right time must be you must not be disturbed once you enter the Law of the Jungle event. You will not be able to pause this event or the game once you participate in it, or you cannot leave in this event once you start it anyway. So you have to find the right time for you to play it. Also, right time means there is actually a time when you have to play this event alone, where all of the participants are not playing it, meaning they go AFK or away from keyboard. There is actually right time for me to play this event, where most of the participants don't play it. In my place, I once or twice experienced playing the Law of the Jungle alone. In the noon until afternoon, most of the participants are going AFK in that time. So, that is the first tip. You have to find the right time for you to play. The second tip is, you must have at least level 40 heroes to command your troops. Why do you need at least 40 hero? Let us go to the smithy. When you reach the level 40 of your hero, you can forge item and you can equip these 3 equipment on your hero commander. So, this means that you only have to find for the right weapon for your hero commander in the Law of the Jungle. This will lessen the task you need in that event. This will lessen the time you need in that event. So you have to level up your hero to at least level 40, so you can lessen your time being used in gathering equipment in the event. You can now bypass these 3 equipment items because you have already equipped them in your hero commander. Same is true in the mount. You have to have at least right mount for your hero commander. That is the second tip. The third tip that I would share is choose the pikemen troops. The pikemen troops are known to be the best in PvE or player versus environment. Well, the Law of the Jungle also contain PvP, but PvP is not your goal here to gain more points. Unless you are the strongest among the participants, then you have to take advantage of the PvP. But PvE for pikemen troops, so you have to have at least the best pikeman hero commander in your list. If you are using a jungler hero like Ledolf, then you can partner up a pikemen hero commander and choose pikemen troops so you can farm fast in the event. You can see here that I am using a T4 troops. Let us go to our academy. Because I am using the T4 pikemen troops, I really need to level up these stages so I can make this troop strong in the battlefield. That is one of our plans, to level up these stages once we are done in the T4 archer troops. But that is if you are using T4 troops in the Law of the Jungle. Now, before you leave your spot on the map, you have to check where is your spawning location on the map. You have to take note of that. You can see here on the map that there are 4 sides. These 4 sides is where the participants spawn when they were killed. So you have to remember where is your spawning location. That way you can bring your enemy in your spawning location if you think that he is hunting you down, and you can beat him. If you can just have a full HP, then you have to bring him in your spawning location so you can retaliate. But if you think you can't defeat him, even if you respawn, then you must not bring him in your spawning location. Now, we are here on the map. This will bring us to the last tip, or what I call the secret tip, because some player don't know this. For some player that are weak in the Law of the Jungle, just like me, you have to farm as fast as you can. And you do not get involved in a player versus player as much as you can. So, to farm fast, you have to kill more and more knee-flung or monsters on the map. But there is actually part of the map where if you will kill monster or knee-flung, or even a player's troop in that location, you can get double or even triple your points in that location. That location is at the center of the map. So, if you are weak in the player versus player, you can still gain more points fast when you kill anything in the center of the map. A monster, a knee-flung, or a player. Once you kill it on the center of the map, you will gain much higher points than the other. You have to try that. And that is why, from the moment we start the event, I always come first on the center of the map to hunt neutral enemy. If you have some things to clear or some things to add up, please share them to us using the comment box below. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more Viking Rise tips.